And now that is breaking news just coming in here on channel 405 AN7. A senior ANC NEC member has denied that there are any Zuma step down call at the NEC currently underway at Irene and Centurion. Talking to AN7, the ANC NEC member said that the reports of Zuma stepping down discussions are fake news. Now, the member has categorically said that they are on talks on President Zuma's ouster. The member also said that the nation must understand the intention of people pushing for such a narrative. And now joining us is AN7 resident political analyst. A very warm welcome to you and thank you so much for your time. With these allegations being put out of fake news, what is your comment on this one?
Good evening, Lesego, and good evening to the viewers. This obviously is a narrative that is painted by particular media agencies. I think it's a problem when people who are politically inclined, such as political analysts and political writers and even politicians, read newspapers and then assume a particular narrative. Yesterday, the Mail and Guardian released a story that apparently over 50% of the NEC and that of Parliament is against President Jacob Zuma. But I spoke to two senior leaders in the ANC today, and they don't know what the Mail and Guardian is talking about. In fact, they had a meeting yesterday, an NEC meeting that did not last 20 minutes because they wanted to meet further today and engage in further discussions. So this, they say, is fake news. And the ANC has therefore declared that these media organizations are perpetuating this narrative because they want South Africa to think that the ANC has turned against President Jacob Zuma. But President Jacob Zuma is one of the longest standing members of the NEC. He is the president of the ANC, and the ANC still wants him in office. He will go through the policy conference and he will go through the elective conference. The ANC Youth League, the ANC Women's League, and other alliance members of the ANC say President Jacob Zuma will complete his term. So I don't know, for people who are speaking outside of the ANC, where they got the information that they iterate. I think from my side, I'm speaking from the view of ANC members, ANC NEC members, who say that President Jacob Zuma is in fact going nowhere.
And now, after reporting such news, such fake news, what could we expect to happen to these media houses that have put out such fake news as an article?
You know, Lesego, fake news is very dangerous because South Africans who are oblivious to the truth often believe this. And this is not to suggest that particularly many South Africans are ignorant. But if you tell a story long enough, people begin to believe it. And if you tell a lie for long enough, it often sounds like it is the truth, as with fake news. Fake news is so rapid in the world today that if you come with real news, people will think that you're fake. That is the intention of fake news. So in this idea that White Monopoly presents, they capture the state in terms of the banking sector, SOEs, and then have control over the media. If you then have control over the media, you can tarnish the image of whoever you want and break down their credibility. I often have said that there should be a law against fake news because these media agencies know that no one is going to take them to task. They know that no one is going to sue them. A case that was experienced last week where a particular newspaper reported that Melusi Gigaba's advisor, Professor Chris Malekane, suggested that people must take up arms in South Africa and fight. The press ombudsman came back and cleared Malekane and said that that news agency in fact lied. but nothing will be done to that writer. Nothing will be done to that journalist.
Thank you very much for those details. We're joined by Sfiso Mahlangu, ANC resident political analyst. As we have breaking news over there, senior ANC NEC member has denied that there are any Zuma step-down calls at the NEC currently, which was underway at the Irene in Centurion.